Hello all. I got an opportunity yesterday to meet Dr. K.S. Sharma sir. He is the founder of Sanjeevini Ayurvedic Medical College and Sharma Educational Institutions. Sir has a multi-faced personality. He is the Soviet Land Nehru Prize awardee also, the liberator of government daily wage employees, and an educationalist, and a literator, journalist, and he's a writer. That made me so curious to meet him. So my friend said, let us meet him. So I thought, because he was the writer, and she said he is the professor, retired professor of a law college. And then I was so happy to meet him. Then I started discussing about many things, and along with his guidance and all, I have come to know that government daily wage employees have converted, they have transferred around 50,000 people have transferred into permanent employees. That I got to know from him only. So such a great person. And so let us see how what he says about his experience and all. Since I was curious about him, since he was a writer and all, but he made me so surprised while speaking. I got to know about Bendra. So as we know, Bendra is a poet, and I thought in entire my life I thought him as he is a art specialized person, and he would have written some poems and novels, because I know him is the great person in Karnataka. And for that we all love him, Bendraja, and we sung many songs in schools and all. And he is the Dhanapita Prasasti awardee also. So but Sir Sharma sir made me to get very surprised about him. So as I know about Bendraja is just a art specialist, he is from art background. It was completely mind blown for me. So let us see. If you know about Darabindraja before me, you can say right in the comment box. So let us see what he says.
The rarest of human beings and the greatest of geniuses. Very few know the other dimensions of brain.
Yes.
So you are from engineering.
Yes.
Do you know the work of Bendra as a scientist and a mathematician? Very few know.
No. He was a scientist.
Yes, that's what I am telling you.
And he is mathematician.
Yes, very great mathematician.
But as of now, we are knowing only as in Kavi,
I am telling you, interesting.
Yeah.
You have a background of mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes.
You know prime numbers.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Is there a formula for identifying prime numbers?
Sir has.
You don't have.
Sir, 1 to 8 ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ sir?
You don't have a formula.
Yeah.
But poet Bendre had actually designed a formula to identify prime numbers. Can you believe this?
No. Yes,
And
no, sir.
you give any number, any figure.
Yeah.
You just look at it and say this is a prime or not. It wouldn't even work out. That was
Darabendra.
his genius, yes.
I thought he was arts background,
No.
and I would have written his
True. True.
poets,
He's a great poet.
poems and all.
No doubt about it.
Okay.
But the amount of work he did in mathematics.
Okay.
See, I'll give you a very simple demonstration.
Yeah. No, yes, I am ready.
Everything
Yeah.
has to be demonstrated.
Yes, sir.
See, what is this? Namaste.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
This Bendre called as Namaskara Mudra.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know?
Yes,
1,
sir.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
10 fingers.
Yes, sir.
10 plus 1,
11.
11.
Okay.
10 plus 1.
Okay.
This is 10, this is
10.
1.
Yes,
11.
sir.
9 plus 2, 11. 8 plus 3, 11. 7 plus 4, 11. 5 plus 6, 11.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 plus 1, 11.
Yes. 9 plus
9
2,
plus 2, 11.
8 plus 3,
8 plus 3, 11.
11. 7 plus
7
4.
plus 4, 11.
6 plus
6
5.
plus 5, 11.
11 into 5. 11 into 5. 5 doesn't it?
Yeah.
5 11s.
Yeah, 5 11, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 11s.
Yes, sir.
11 into 5. 55.
Five.
Simple.
55.
5 plus 5.
10.
10 figures.
Wow. Amazing, sir.
This is brain drain.
Okay.
You know, see how simplified things
Yes, sir.
for the consumption of the common man. You know, he used to start any meeting by
Namaste.
namaste. He used to say namaskar.
Namaskar.
Namana, that's the term he used.
Okay.
Namana, namana.
Both the same.
You read
Okay.
both the ways, it is
Both the-
namana.
okay.
So namana. He always offered namaskars to the audience and then started his speech. That was his belief.
Okay.
Natural numbers 1 to 10,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? 1 to 10 natural numbers.
Yes, sir.
Which is the midpoint of 1 to 10?
It is 5.5, we say.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we generally
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, yeah. But 5. Yeah.
Because 10 divided by 2
Two,
equals 5.
5. 5.
But that's not it.
Okay.
You'll be amazed. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6. 7. 8 into 9 into 10. Put 7 in the middle.
Okay.
6 this side. 8, 9, 10 on the
this
other
side.
side.
Okay.
8 into 9, 72.
Huh.
72 into 10, 720.
20.
1 into 2,
Two,
2, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 24. 24 into 5,
24 into 5.
and 120 into 6,
6.
720.
20. Oh.
So 720 on this side, 720 on that side, and 7 in
7
the
is the
middle.
middle.
That is the midpoint of 1 to 10.
Okay.
And see the way that is actually developed.
Okay.
What is 7? 7 is the number of days of the week,
Ah. Hmm.
isn't it?
Yes.
And 720, 360 days and 360 nights.
Okay.
720.
Right.
You see, in 1 to 10,
Yeah.
you have the entire calendar.
Right.
7 days,
360
then
day-
360 days,
360
360
nights.
nights. And develop it further. Music.
Okay.
Sari, Gama, Pa.
7.
7.
7 swaras.
7 rishis.
Oh.
We talk of saints. 7 rishis.
7
7 swaras.
Right.
7 colors.
Huh.
What is your Vibgayar? Vibgayar is the colors of the rainbow.
Rainbow.
7 colors.
7 colors as well.
It's Vibgayar. And 7 is 1. Isn't it? 10.
Yes.
10 is the number
Number.
of completeness.
Okay. Nice.
Like this. If you sat with him, he would go on. And prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Indivisible.
Yes, sir.
Do you know, in the finality of his entire work, at the ripe old age, he came out with a formula.
Okay.
He said, letters and words have multiple meanings. Multiple, you can give any meaning.
Yeah.
To a word, you give any meaning.
Right.
But numbers have always definiteness.
Yes, sir.
1 can't be 2, 2 can't be 1.
Yes. True.
You see this?
Yes.
So he said, you have to talk in terms of numbers, not in terms of words.
Yes.
He gives the final message when he was in his dying moments.
Okay.
Do you know that message he gives in numbers and then translates it into words?
Words. Okay.
Hridaya Viveka.
Viveka.
Hridaya
Viveka.
Viveka.
Okay.
He said, this is what is the final message. What is the use of having a heart if it doesn't have Viveka?
Okay.
What is the use of Viveka if you don't have a heart?
Alright.
Heart is basic, and Viveka is what actually makes life. See this? It gives this message. And 884 and 441 is numbers that indicate these letters, Hridaya and Viveka.
Okay. On what base is
there is a language
Okay.
equating letters to numbers.
Like A1.
Katapayadi.
Katapayadi.
That is actually of the oldest days.
Okay.
But this knowledge is lost. Katapayadi.
Katapayadi.
And that is the basis of all knowledge.
Okay.
And how to equate letters to numbers.
Okay.
So
The is for 8, 8.
like that.
Ha.
And then you go on numbering.
Okay.
And then each letter
Okay.
has a number.
Right.
Each letter has a number. And that is what actually he gives numbers. And he said, it is actually numbers that should be definitive. So make numbers as the means of communication.
Yes.
So that indefinite is not there.
Yeah.
Indefiniteness should not be there. Why I say this is, see what a difference it makes. What a difference it makes.
Yes.
Recently I was addressing students
Yeah.
on 1st November.
First November. Okay.
You see, this is one book of Bendre on all poems on Karnataka.
ಓಕೆ ನಾಡಿನ ದಿನ ನಾಡಿ ದಿನ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡು
ನಾಳೆ ನಾಡಿದ್ದು.
ಓ
You see, ನಾಳೆ
ನಾಳೆ
is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
ನಾಡಿದ್ದು is day
Day
after
after
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
ನಾಡಿದಿನ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡು ನನ್ನದು. That is what Bendre says.
ಓಕೆ
It's not tomorrow. It's day after.
ದ ಡೇ ಆಫ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ.
You see, very rare kind of a work.
ಎಸ್
And from this, I picked one poem and demonstrated it from that day. See, one poem. This is one poem.
ಒಂದೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
Onde Karnataka.
ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದೇ
True,
ಒಂದೇ
true.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ.
But you know, have you understood the meaning of this poem?
ಯಾ
No.
Yes.
I tell you. Even literatures, topmost, they have not given meaning to this poem. What we do is, we by heart.
ಯಾ
ಒಂದೇ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಒಂದೇ ಜಗದೇಳಿಗೆ ಆಗುವುದಿದೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ. Okay, fine. Everything is fine.
ಎಸ್
But you know the secret of this very great poem? Read these two lines.
ನಮ್ಮದು
Read that.
ನಮ್ಮದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಅವರದು ಈ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾಡಿನ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮನೆ ನಾಸ್ತಿ.
What is the meaning? ನಿಮ್ಮದು
ನಮ್ಮದು
ನಮ್ಮದು
ಅವರದು
ಅವರದು
ಈ ಆಸ್ತಿ
ಈ
ಪಾಸ್ತಿ
ಆಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಸ್ತಿ ಸೇರಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್.
ನಾಡಿನ ತಾಯಿಗೆ
ನಾಡಿನ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದೆ.
ಬೇರೆಯ ಮನೆ
ನಾಸ್ತಿ.
ನಾಸ್ತಿ.
Nasti is nothing.
Nothing.
This is the message he gives, which nobody has explained.
We see ನಂದು ನಿಂದು but he says
Do you know the message of Bendre? Property should not belong to anybody.
oh
That is the concept.
yes sir.
This concept of this poem, nobody talks about. Kannadavu, Bharatavu, Jagadellavu
ಜಗದ
onde.
ಒಂದೇ.
The
ತುಂಬಿದೆ
message
ಕನ್ನಡ.
is, this is the message. This is a message of Marxism.
Okay.
Property should not belong to anybody.
Yes.
You know, that message, he says, it should go from Karnataka. ಜಗದೇಳಿಗೆ ಯಾಗುವುದಿದೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ. What is that ಜಗದೇಳಿಗೆ? ಇದು.
This one.
And see the first line there?
ಕನ್ನಡವು
ಕನ್ನಡವು ಭಾರತವು
ಭಾರತವು
ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲವೂ
ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲವೂ
ಒಂದೇ.
ಒಂದೇ ತುಂಬಿದೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಒನ್ನೊಪ್ಪುವ ಕುಲದಿಂದೆ.
ಯಾರು ಒಪ್ಪೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ ಅವರು ಹೊರಗರು. They are outsiders.
Oh, yes sir.
ಯಾರು
It is
ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೋ?
not based on
Oh, no,
caste.
no. Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just being in this,
Yes.
believing in this upon that.
Yes.
Yes sir.
I mean, this message of poem,
What person is?
Naveen, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ చేసి ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Very simple.
Do you believe a God?
Very simple. I was a believer and I became a non-believer.
Oh, how sir?
I was brought up in the most orthodox of families.
When we can see this is
That's my
Acharya.
father.
Yeah.
That's my father.
Acharya.
Is it most orthodox?
Oh, yeah.
and trained and groomed in orthodoxy. And you know, perhaps the amount of mantras I know, no Purohit will know.
Okay.
That was the way I was groomed.
Yeah.
But when I actually became a rationalist and started analyzing society, analyzing objective things around me, then seeing this misery and the poverty of people, and decided to work for them. When I started doing it, I felt this is a meaningless concept.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
my realization.
Yeah, it is.
Belief is one thing,
Realization.
but belief in something non-existent is another thing.
Okay.
Indian spiritualism built on this. But we forget that even in India, there are two facets of philosophy. One is theism, the other is atheism. Both the philosophies.
Yes, sir.
Very interesting and very important. Lokayuktas were non-believers,
Okay.
but they believe in reality,
Yeah.
objectivity in reality.
Yes, sir.
We have the same thing in this country, two schools. But in spiritualism, what has happened is we forget ourselves and we believe everything and put everything on God. See the
Yes.
difference.
Yes, sir.
And that is where, you know, we actually lose confidence in ourselves.
Yes. For your information, I don't worship God, sir. But I believe in Him and I believe in my work.
What I say
Yeah.
is, there is a
So
difference.
I thought someone
Belief.
is there.
No, belief is important.
Yes.
Without belief, a human being can't exist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But belief in something non-existent,
Yes, sir. Is not.
there's a difference.
Yes, sir.
And believe in things which are existent.
Okay.
When you say you believe in work, work exists.
Yes, sir.
And your belief in work, isn't
It
it?
gives me happiness,
Simple.
fulfillment also.
I don't pay much importance to this actually,
Okay.
because human minds are so structured in this country. The culture of our country has inbuilt this belief in God
Okay.
and belief in ulterior something which is superior, which is supreme, over which we have no control. And the message that everything is in your hands has been lost. You know, culture, that's where I have always said, until the mindset of the people is changed
Yeah.
from belief in something which doesn't exist, how are you sure? You don't see,
Yes.
you don't feel, you believe is a different thing. That's not very important. But what is important is inculcation of belief in yourself, belief in culture, belief in what culture. Has this grown? This has been sidetracked. You see the difference?
Yes.
You go and ask anybody, a poor man, and Hanebara. We actually resign ourselves to fate.
We believe that.
Isn't it?
Yes.
When we believe in fate, we lose faith in ourselves.
Yes.
Naturally.
Sure.
This is what makes all the difference. Psychologically, you know, when we lose faith in ourselves, then we lose your faith in your capacities.
Yes.
How disastrous it is. It's not that belief and non-belief is not very important. But what is important? Should we not see reality around this? If you don't work, if you had not struggled in your life to come to make these achievements,
Yes.
would you have been in this position today?
No.
Simple,
Never. Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Yes.
See, it's the effort that we have put in. Anybody for that
Yes.
matter.
Yes.
It is that effort which realizes in fruit. And when that fructifies, we have an achievement. Otherwise, where is the achievement? There is no achievement.
Yes, sir.
What a difference it makes, you tell me. What I say is, okay, actually you have to change is a different matter. But that's not all important.
Okay.
All important, because You know, when you want to shake the belief of people, they get mad.
Yes.
So one has to be careful in handling minds. When you handle minds, you have to be very careful.
Yes.
If you see that people become mad, what is your achievement? Nothing. But give them a proper direction to work.
Yes.
Belief or non-belief is not very important. It may be very important in one dimension. What is the dimension? If you lose yourself,
Yeah.
then that's loss of everything.
Yes.
This is a very important dimension and the difference that we should understand. The difference is this. The difference is, it's not existence or non-existence that is very important.
Okay.
But what is important is belief in yourself. Belief in yourself.
Yes.
Very important. It is that which strengthens you and improves your achievements. Otherwise, no. Isn't it?
Yes. Oh. This is the article.
Vikalpa.
From.
He is from Karnataka.
Okay. ECZ Sudarshan.
Yes.
Specialized
And one of the greatest in theoretical physics.
physics.
Theoretical physics.
Theoretical physics. Okay.
Theoretical physics.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
he was empaneled for Nobel laureateship, but he missed it narrowly. He didn't get it. He was in the panel,
Okay.
but somebody else got it. Those who worked on his papers,
Yeah.
they got Nobel laureateship. That is a tragedy.
Yes, sir.
Why I am telling this background is, he comes to poet Bendre in his last days. 3 days he spends with poet Bendre. 3 days. And discussing mathematics and science. Not math, not discussing literature.
Literature. Okay.
No.
Maths and science.
Maths and science. ECG Sudarshan is the son-in-law of Nittur Srinivasa Rao, who was Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court. Earliest Chief Justice of Karnataka High Court. Both of them came to meet Bendre.
Okay.
I was present on that occasion.
Okay.
I think, why? Because I am very close to Bendre.
Mm.
For 20 years, my associations with Bendre. Very close associations. So I was present. He was in the hospital. And I was there along with his 2 sons to treat and help Bendre in each days. That was the occasion when he came.
Mm.
You know Mendeleev's periodic table.
Huh.
That's the basis
Uh,
of all elements.
elements.
How is it organized? Elements are organized.
Yes.
And in ascending order.
Okay. Mm.
Ascending order. That is the number 1,
Mm.
number 2, number 3.
3 number 4. Yes.
That is the ascending order.
Mm.
See? And then there are certain areas
Mm.
in the periodic table where with the increase of the atomic number,
Ha ha ha.
atomic
Elements.
weight does not increase, it reduces.
Okay. It is going to change. Okay.
Normally the way it is organized is atomic number and atomic weight.
Yeah.
Atomic number goes on increasing.
Increases.
Atomic weight also keeps on increasing.
Okay.
But there are only 7 areas
Ah.
in the whole of the periodic table
Okay.
where atomic number increases but
Weight.
atomic weight decreases.
Weight decreasing.
Decreases.
Okay.
A variation in the phenomenon of arrangement of the periodic table. Very strange. He asked Sudarshan, Bendre, see this? You know it? You're a scientist, a world famous scientist. Why is this happening? See, the way it is organized is an ascending order.
Yeah.
And with increase in atomic weight number, atomic weight also increases. But only in these places,
Which is changed.
the atomic weight reduces. Why is it? Have you an explanation? Sudarshan was amazed. Because we know,
Yeah.
everybody knows this.
Yes.
I am also a student of science.
Yes.
I also know it.
Yes. Sir.
I did my BSc, then went into other faculties.
Okay.
You see that? And I am an old student of Dr. Narasimhaya,
Narasimha, yes. Okay.
the great educationist. Very interesting.
Yes.
Then Sudarshan said, they have no explanation. We only call them as mystic elements.
Okay.
It's a mystic element, it's a mystery. We have not been able to solve this mystery. But it is true that it's arranged like this. Arranged like this. See that? Look at this. And I have found the explanation in prime numbers.
Oh. Okay.
This is where the prime numbers are there. And that is why the creation is.
Okay. So because of that prime number, okay. Price
It's a phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
I said, you are the only one who have given an explanation to this.
For this mysterious elements.
That was very good. 3 days they spread. And I have recorded their interviews
Okay.
and published them in newspapers.
Oh, nice.
Why I say this is, Devendra was so great a genius, very few knew the other dimensions of life. As you say, right from childhood,
I
you
know
his
as a poet.
poems. We actually by heart those
Yeah.
poems.
We have by heart
Matagirti
this poem.
Pakka, Nodidene Akka. You keep on singing. All this.
Yes.
True, but they have not seen the other
Other,
dimensions.
yes.
Very important dimensions. Fortunately, I had dictation to have that kind of an intercourse.
Yes.
And the type of work I have done on Devendra, no other literature can
Yes,
do
sir.
because of my personal exposure. This is one article,
Yeah.
and you read it first.
Yeah. First I'll read it,
Read it,
and then I'll.
wherever you want, you can use it.
Yeah. No. As your name only. It will be on your name. I'll.
Name is not important, but my point is that philosophy.
Yes, sir.
See, the philosophy he gives to the world, and it is Jagadeliga Yagudide
Karnatakaದಿಂದ.
What have we done? Why he says that is the duty of everyone in Karnataka
We are
to see
responsible.
that the knowledge of Karnataka is spread to the whole world.
Yes.
You know, he writes poems on himself. He poems he writes on himself.
Okay.
Lila.
Oh, right.
ವಿಶ್ವದ ಒಳನುಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡಿಸುತ್ತಿಹನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಬಿಕಾ ತನಗೆ
Okay.
ವಿಶ್ವದ ಒಳನುಡಿಯಾಗಿ
Okay.
the inner voice of the
Something
universe.
versus speaking.
I ಕನ್ನಡಿಸುತ್ತಿಹ ಕನ್ನಡಿಸು what is the meaning of ಕನ್ನಡಿಸು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಕನ್ನಡಿಸು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್
Right.
ಮಿರರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕನ್ನಡಿಸು
Okay.
ಟೂ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡಿಸು ವಿಶ್ವದ ಒಳನುಡಿಯಾಗಿ inner voice of the universe I mirror I write them in Kannada.
Okay.
That is Devendra. That is why his concepts are of great importance.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Any last message for our audience or our students, for us, for me also?
What is the message?
You
The
wanna
point is,
give?
I tell you, see, I have believed in one thing, and that is keep your aim high, ambition high, and try to achieve that ambition through hard work and by your own efforts. Though ambition is always a crime, but the point of importance is one must develop faith in oneself and believe in developing one's own capacities to achieve your ambitions. Because without capacities, you can't achieve any ambition. So here, what is important is everyone must certainly have high ambition. But mere ambition does not help. As I told you,
Yeah.
if wishes were horses, beggars could ride
Good
them.
right. Okay.
It's not just wishes, but you must also develop the capacity to achieve whatever is your ambition.
Okay.
It is that capacity, and inherent capacities are rarely developed because our educational system, our very system, is a rich man who has all the benefits of life, and they are able to have their children have all the best of life. But what about the poor people? So opportunities don't come to everybody. That's an unequal system that we have. But in spite of it, one must realize one's own talents, one's own inbuilt capacities, and try to see that blooms. And when that blooms, full realization comes, and that should be of use to the society. I have always believed in one thing: knowledge is not just for earning one's own livelihood, but knowledge is to see that knowledge is useful to the society to eliminate the ills and the miseries of the common people. If knowledge can be used for that purpose, then we have a better society, a new humanity has emerged, a new society has emerged.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
ವರ್ಕ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡಿಬೇಕು, ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ದುಡಿಬೇಕು. ಡಬಲ್ ಯೋಕಲ್ವಾ? ಗಂಡಸರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಆ ಕೆಲಸನ? ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳಿ? He said equality between man and woman is absolute must. ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳಿ? ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತದ? ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರಬೇಕಂತ ನೋಡಿ. ನಂದು 2 ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಇದೆ ವಿಮೆನ್ ಮೇಲೆ. One is on women's liberation, it's all in Kannada, and other is socialist women, ಸಮಾಜವಾದಿ ಮಹಿಳೆ. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಮಹಿಳೆಯ ಸಮಾನತೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು ರೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹಾಗಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. There was absolute equality in the primitive society. Primitive society I am talking of.
Okay.
But as developments came, agriculture came, man's domination on women started. And that slavery has continued even to this day. Man dominant society. ಇದರ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ವಿಮೆನ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋರು ಇರೋಲ್ಲ. It's a fact. And that equality is what women have to fight for. True. That is not actually man versus woman Allah. It can't be called as man versus woman.
Okay.
But societal problems are like that. Women subsidiary role ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ, ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿಸಮಾನತೆಯಿಂದ ನೋಡಲ್ಲ. ಈ ದೋಷ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this is the worst of its kind. It should never be encouraged. Equality is an absolute must. Absolute must. All important phenomenon idu. They should be carried by women, and you must struggle for equality. Equality, on the one hand, societal inequality is there. Fight against societal inequality. Second, fight against inequality in the home itself. ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ಇಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಳಿ? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಎ ಟೀಚರ್. ಯಾವಾಗಿಂದ? ಇಷ್ಟಿಂದ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ಟೀಚರು, ಅವ್ರು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಬೆತ್ತ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನಾಗ ಹೊಡೆಯೋಕೆ ಹುಡುಗರ್ನ. ಅವಾಗಿದ್ದ ಟೀಚರೇ. You will not believe me. I boarded the train in Bombay and was traveling up to Delhi.
Okay.
I was to, but I had no reservation. ಹೀಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಫುಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಜೋಗ್ಲೇಕರ್ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಇಬ್ಬರು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು. ಹೊರಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಹತ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ವಿ. ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದು, ಹತ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಯಾಕೋ ಅವ್ರು ಅಕಾಮಿಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಖಾಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. They didn't oppose it. They accommodated. You know, one was sitting and reading. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಓದ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. He's from Air Force.
Oh.
He said, I am going home, sir. Good. And during the examinations, during the examinations, during holidays, I want to write my BA, and so I am reading. ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಪ? ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇಳಿದ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಮುಚ್ಚಿಡು. Will you believe me? From Bombay to Delhi, I taught him entire political science. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, a teacher is always a teacher.
Yes, sir. I absolutely agree with this.
Always.
Teacher is always teacher.
Always.
Yes.
And whenever you have opportunities,
I will
you
teach.
must impart knowledge.
Yes.
ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, you're all teachers.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.